It's the mid-1930s, New York City, Manhattan, in fact. You run across an old man, frail and reeking of destitution, feeding pigeons. He beckons you to come talk to him, and although you've got things to do and you can't imagine this man ever having had anything interesting to say in his life, you yield. Good decision. You're about to hear the life story of Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla was born on July 10, 1856 in the village of Smiljan in the Austrian Empire, in what's presently Croatia. He was born shortly after midnight during a lightning storm. According to family legend, while Tesla's mother, Duca, was in labor, the midwife declared the lightning to be a bad omen and said little Nikola would be a child of darkness. Tesla's mother is said to have replied, "No, he will be a child of light." And he certainly was. Tesla began primary school in Smiljan, where he studied German, arithmetic, and religion. The Tesla family then moved to nearby Gospic, where he completed primary school and attended middle school. Then, in 1870, Tesla moved to Karlovac to attend high school at the Higher Real Gymnasium. He could perform integral calculus in his head, which prompted his teachers to believe that he was cheating, but he was just super smart, which is why he finished high school in just 3 years in 1873. In 1875, he enrolled at the Imperial Royal Technical College in Graz, where he passed 9 exams, nearly twice as many as required. However, by his 3rd year, he was failing in school and never actually graduated. One biographer suggests Tesla was not studying and may have been expelled for gambling and womanizing. Tesla moved to Budapest, Hungary in 1881 to work at a telegraph company, where he claimed to have perfected a telephone repeater or amplifier. A year later, he got a job in Paris at the Continental Edison Company, a move that would be not only life-changing, but world-changing. He gained a great deal of practical experience in electrical engineering. Management took notice and sent him to other Edison facilities throughout Europe to troubleshoot and fix problems others had been unable to. In 1884, one of Tesla's bosses was promoted to a job in New York City and took Tesla with him. Like he was doing in Europe, Tesla was working on troubleshooting installations and improving generators. Tesla had been working at the Edison's Machine Works for just 6 months when he quit. There are different accounts of why he quit. The most widely believed is that Tesla was denied a bonus that he had earned. According to Tesla's autobiography, the bonus was $50,000. That's close to $1.5 million in 2024 dollars. That's some bonus. My last boss gave me a pen set. Anyway, Tesla, with the help of investors, began his own company, the Tesla Electric Light and Manufacturing Company. But shortly after its creation, investors decided that the company would be better as just a utility company than a manufacturer of electric innovation, and they didn't need Tesla for that. So he had to work at various electrical repair jobs and as a ditch digger for $2 a day. Again, though, Tesla didn't stay down long. He found new investors and began the Tesla Electric Company in April 1887. That same year, Tesla developed an induction motor that ran on alternating current, or AC, which he believed to be superior to Edison's preferred direct current, or DC, system because of its advantages in long-distance, high-voltage transmission. So, in July 1888, Tesla's company got a licensing deal with George Westinghouse. Westinghouse also hired Tesla as a consultant for 1 year for $2,000 per month. That's about $2,000 per day in 2024 money. Enter Thomas Edison again, stage left. Edison started telling anyone who would listen that AC was dangerous. This hurt Westinghouse and subsequently Tesla, at least temporarily. Fast forward a bit to 1893, Chicago, the World's Columbian Exposition. Westinghouse won the bid to light the exposition with alternating current. This was a big step in, shall we say, normalizing AC for the public. Later that same year, Tesla shuffled off to Buffalo. Well, Niagara Falls, actually, where Tesla designed and built a 2-phase AC generating system based on Westinghouse's demonstration at the Columbian Exposition. Fun personal fact, what remains of that power generation station is located directly next to the office building I'm recording this video from. Sad fact, it's used for storage and has absolutely no signage whatsoever acknowledging Tesla. Anyway, in 1895, electricity transmitted from that plant reached a nearby factory in the city of Niagara Falls. In 1896, the flip of a switch caused the first power to surge from Niagara Falls to Buffalo. And a few years later, the project was generating enough electricity to power the elevated railways and streetcars of New York City as well. After that, Tesla's brain went into overdrive. He started experimenting with all sorts of things: X-rays, remote controls, wireless electricity. In fact, Tesla was working on the idea that he might be able to conduct electricity long distance through the Earth or the atmosphere. In 1901, he began planning the Warden Cliff Tower facility to be built in Shoreham, New York. It was designed to generate and transmit electricity wirelessly. But funding became an issue and the project was shuttered in 1905. In 1932, Tesla claimed that he had invented a motor that would run on cosmic rays. 2 years later, he claimed to have invented a superweapon that would end all wars. It's often referred to today as his death ray. Tesla obtained around 300 patents worldwide for his inventions during his lifetime. He also won numerous awards and was rumored to have been the co-winner of the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1915, along with Thomas Edison. But legend has it that one of them turned it down to prevent the other from getting it, or something like that. It's a bit convoluted. But the Nobel Foundation says they were never going to get the prize in the first place. Tesla supposedly had a photographic memory and spoke 8 languages. He was a lifelong bachelor, married to his work, you could say. He claimed to sleep only 2 hours per night, although he admitted to dozing from time to time to recharge. He walked 8 to 10 miles a day, at least until 1937 when he was struck by a cab, wrenching his back and breaking 3 ribs. Those walks allowed him to feed pigeons, something he was famous for. He began to feed them at the window of his hotel room and nursed injured birds back to health. He's said to have spent over $2,000, about $36,000 now, to care for the bird, including a device he built to support her comfortably while her broken wing and leg healed. He became a vegetarian in his later years, living only on milk, bread, honey, and vegetable juices. Tesla lived at the Waldorf Astoria in New York City from 1900 and ran up a large bill. He moved to the St. Regis Hotel in 1922 and did the same, followed by the Hotel Pennsylvania, among others. In 1934, he moved into the Hotel New Yorker with his rent paid by Westinghouse. The company also gave him a monthly stipend of $125, about $3,000 today. He lived the final 9 years of his life there. On January 7, 1943, at the age of 86, he died of a heart attack in room 3327. But his memory endures, and his influence on the world is basically immeasurable. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, we officially invite you to not only hit the like button, but subscribe too. And if you're so inclined, leave a comment. See you soon.